Good afternoon. Welcome to Mongers Architectural Salvage. I thought I'd do another update video for you today to show you what's happening with the Chelsea show plants, but it's been such bad weather that there's just no movement in the plants. They're looking greener, fuller. I will do a short video just to show you sort of how they look, but I have to be honest with you, there's just no flower out yet, so there's not a lot to show. So I thought, right, I'm going to show you the structures, or some of them, that we're using on the Chelsea exhibit. So today's video, just going to be showing you Mongers, the salvage yard, who we're working with, some of the things that they have here, so some of the things you might see on the Chelsea exhibit. One of them you definitely will see on the Chelsea exhibit, but there we are, just to give you an idea of what we are using. Yes, I thought you'd find it interesting. Chatsworth last year we used this gate. This gate was used inside a big roll top bath. We used that as a support to grow a Clematis so yeah, beautiful old gate, lovely thing to have, and to use as a support for a Clematis. And here at Mongers Yard there are all sorts. Yeah, it's just amazing. You've got such an array of different supports. We've used an arch like this one here. We used that at Chatsworth. You've got wonderful planters. You know, you want a frost-free container, it'll cost you a fortune, but this thing here, look at that. God, you could grow half a dozen Clematis in there. A huge chimney pot. Yeah, you could grow a couple in there for sure. You know, the world is your oyster when you come to a place like this. Yeah, you've got the inevitably the galvanized containers as well. So, you know, I find places like this fascinating. I really love you know, coming to Sam's yard here at Mongers Architectural Salvage, because well, I could quite happily fill my garden with this stuff. I just love it all, even little props like this. It's a beautiful old roller. Isn't that fantastic? I just have that as a nice ornament. Yeah, so there we go. I'm going to show you something now which this is going to be the centerpiece of the Chelsea exhibit, and here it is. This is believe it or not, this is going to be the centerpiece of our Chelsea show stand. This is the summer house that we're going to have. So yeah, it is currently in a state of renovation, as you see. Mark, the carpenter, has just been taking the doors off the front. Should have started this earlier and you would have seen the doors. But yeah, it's all been beautifully renovated to a really high standard, and yeah, we're so impressed. This is going to be so exciting to have on our Chelsea stand. So here we are. Obviously at the moment it's very much a work in progress. Obviously a lot of hard work has been going on here today. 2 cups of tea in one afternoon. It is quite sunny today, so no doubt that was well earned. Of course we will make sure that the roof goes on before the show. But there we are. Obviously it's going to have to come to pieces to be taken down there to Chelsea, but it's got some lovely features. You'll have noticed this doorway is almost the full width of the front of the summer house. It's got bifold doors on the front, so it's very open, which is lovely. I don't think I'm able to show you its party piece because it's currently propped on these bricks, but I will tell you anyway that the unique thing about this summer house is that it is actually able to rotate. So there you are. That is something quite different. So I hope you found that interesting anyway. I'll tell you what, I'll just take you around to the back. I'll show you some of the other things that Sam's got around here. He's got a lovely garden in there. We'll have to come and have a look at that one day, and just show you what he's doing in here, because the garden is absolutely superb. Look at that cherry tree. That is stunning, isn't it? I'll tell you what, he's not here, but I'm sure he won't tell me off. I'm sure I won't get told off for sneaking into his garden. Yeah, God, this is wonderful. What a lovely spot. Yeah, that's the private bit through there. There's a lovely estate railings there. That's the sort of thing we're going to be using at Chelsea as well. See, he's got some estate railings like this that we can use on the Chelsea exhibit, so that's going to be rather fun. And I think we've got a planter similar to this as well for one of our focal points. Yeah, that's a lovely one, isn't it? So yes, yeah. So if you're ever down here in Hingham, Norfolk, come and give Mongers a look. It's a lovely spot, and they've got some fascinating things for you to see. Oh, look at that sundial. I don't think we've got a sundial. Why haven't we got a sundial on the stand? I'll have to ask Sam if we can borrow that. Right. Oh yeah, there we go, look. Wonderful. Let's go and see some of the other things Sam's got. I want to show you what we used on Chatsworth last year, so you get an idea of what we might do at Chelsea. There's all sorts of different stands and things here. It's absolutely fascinating. Now look at this. Here we are. Wonderful selection. It's a huge load of baths here. It was one of these that we used last year at Chatsworth. I can see it. It's that one, that mustard yellow one over there. Huge, great thing. We filled it with Clematis. So there we go. I mean, there's so much here to see. It's a beautiful place. If you ever have a chance to pop to Hingham, come and give Mongers a visit. I hope you've enjoyed that. Obviously a bit of a taster of the sorts of things we're going to be using to put the plants in, to grow the plants up, to show them off and display them at Chelsea this year. Anyway, thanks ever so much for joining us. Sorry there's no real Clematis in this particular one, but like I say, I'll do you a short video about the plants themselves. There's not a lot to see, but that'll come up in a couple of days. Alright, cheers then.